Hello and welcome to the Week in Review. This is Tom Bickert and I'm Kristen Doerschner. From weather to political news, there was a lot going on in Beaver County this week.
On Monday, the U.S. Supreme Court denied a plea from state Republican leaders to block a court-ordered redrawing of the state's congressional districts. The state Supreme Court ordered the redrawing in response to a suit by the League of Women Voters, alleging that districts were gerrymandered to favor Republicans when the current map was drawn in 2011. That means the state legislature has until Friday to submit a plan to Governor Tom Wolf, who has until February 15th to submit an approved plan to the state Supreme Court. If those deadlines aren't met, the court will authorize a map of its own that will be in effect for the May 15 primary election. It looks as though it will be an interesting week ahead in Harrisburg.
Beaver County Commissioner Sandy Egley announced Tuesday at the annual State of the County breakfast that she will not seek re-election at the end of her term. Egley, who is entering the third year of her first and apparently only term, said she made the decision in order to spend more time with her family. Egley also said she would spend the last 2 years of her term fighting corruption in the county, though she declined to offer any specifics regarding what that corruption is.
Well, Punxsutawney Phil told us last week we had 6 more weeks of winter ahead, and we got a pretty good reminder of that on Wednesday morning. Depending on where you live, you may have seen as little as 2 to 3 inches of snow, or as much as 5 or 6 inches. The storm arrived early in the morning and created havoc for morning commuters and resulted in the closing of many area schools. We can still hope that Phil was wrong and that we might see an early spring, but don't count on it. And keep in mind it could be worse. Our neighbors to the north in Erie County have already been hit with a record 150 inches of snow this winter.
On Sunday, staff writer Marcia Kiefer has a feature about a teacher from PA Cyber who visited Poland to learn more about the Holocaust. Whitney Konjeski traveled to Poland last summer with Classrooms Without Borders. Read about her story in Sunday's edition of The Times or at timesonline.com.
That's Week in Review for February 9th. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next week.